What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're, I don't know, just gonna have a little fun here doing some random racing at our favorite track and probably one of my favorite car track combinations. It's Super Formula Light at Road America. We literally just completing here, well, our second attempt at a first lap warm up here. So we'll get these tires under so we start ripping around here today. But that's not the only race we're doing today. We're gonna try to do a couple of events. We'll see what's good out there, see what kind of fun we can get into. Trying to get back out to racing more and just having more fun racing. I've kind of proven to myself to not worry about IR. I know it's ironic because the title says Road to 3K, but that's just kind of just to garner attention, right? But yeah, no. What we're going to be doing today is just getting in, racing more and more, and for my formula stuff, when I got into formula, I was like, you know, I'm not going to worry about my IR, and I've grown that substantially over my GT3 that I was so coveting. No, I was like, oh yeah, that's the one. I'm not going to focus on the formula, and I'm considerably higher now. So I think we're just going to take that approach from now on, and just remember we got to get out here and race. Yeah.
Get off the racing line.
When I was chilling, getting into an argument. Go figure. Can we invite some Brazilians too in here?
Alright, let's try again, shall we?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I kind of felt that on the shift there. That was not going to be great. I imagine my first race is not going to be my best race, that's for sure. But, you know, the track, we got a little bit of practice time here. This race kicks off in about 15 minutes, so should be enough time to kind of get warmed up for this one here.
I mean, I tried to talk paper, but you just went off the racetrack.
What point is proven by standing in the right full on, right, in practice?
I thought it was my responsibility to make the car too safely. I don't know why it's pulling off all of a sudden. Decided what?
Something I thought about, if the new, I'm just gonna mute that for now. If the new F3 mute, or just all the way down. If the new F3 doesn't come out next season, which there's been no indication that it will, I would like to see the F3 group that I'm working with switch to the Super Formula Lights, just to add a more supported series, but also you can mix in the rain element and everything else that we don't currently have in F3. I know. You want rain? Why would you want rain? You need to get better at it, and Formula cars are something else to drive in the rain. Much better. I'm on tires. Wow. All right. Yeah, be careful there on those. Maybe in the next lap they'll be warm enough for that. We'll see. Couldn't hold her all the way down. She was starting to slide their rear end out on me on that one. Bit weird. Alright, so 56.8. Where does that put us? Towards the top. That's fine. We can get faster though. And this thing does not have a lot of wing on her. I don't know if I like this setup. We'll get the tires hot and see where she's at, but she's pretty loose. I know loose is fast, but goodness sakes, man. I think the wing's out for these straightaways in this setup that I currently have in. I feel the setup is more so for here. These big long straightaways took a little wing out of it, so we'll just have to be a little bit cautious in a couple of the corners. Ooh, that was grass. So we'll probably get stuck in a top split and be like bottom half of that. That's fine. Up here looking, make sure everything looks like it's going okay on the stream. I never saw the robot kick in for the chat, so we'll have to check things here in a minute. Not paying attention. Kind of hungry. Oh boy. That's the kind of stuff we're going to want to avoid in the race, you know what I mean? Oof. That bump is ridiculous up there. Definitely want to shift later because of that bump. I was not paying attention, missed our braking marker, and came back. And I was like, oh wow, we're turning here. So yeah, whoops. It's okay enough though, let's say. Oh yeah. Come on. Stream looks like everything's doing okay. It's good. All right, Joseph, cooking. Alright, tires held on to that for a couple of laps. Good to know. Oh. Not real smooth there. That's okay. A little better than that. All right. Hey, almost got into 55s there. All right. We're almost in the 55s, so things are feeling good. I need to just do a real quick check to make sure everything's hunky-dory on this side of things. Okay. So chatbot is the same. All right. Everything that looks okay. Okay. Let's check on the Twitch. Make sure that looks okay. All right. That looks fine as well. Alrighty. I think we can actually go back to bumping up the bit rate, which we'll test out. We're good here right now. Qualifying is in 3 minutes. Let's do my checks. Everything looks okay. Let me do one check here. Okay, I think it looks good there. Alright. Let's. Oh, you know what we didn't test out? Hold on, real quick. I don't think we have time, but I have a qualifying setup in here too. Not that dummy. Alright, let's try this one out here. Tires, yeah, I don't care about that. Alright. Just out of curiosity. And there was, perhaps. Oh, look at him showing up all of a sudden. Here come the hitters, man. Here come the hitters. Matthew White 27. Yeah, I'm not surprised there's a bunch of Matthew Whites as a name. My goodness, that is like a standard issue name if I've ever seen it, huh? It's right there with John Smith. I wonder what the most popular name on. Oh, we gotta do well on the services. I guess I could have tried to run the laptop on, but hey, here we are. Let's go do our race, shall we? Let's see. Did this pop up here? It did. And what about here? All right, everything is back to working. So yeah, now that I fixed the network, I believe we will be trying to stream back at the higher bitrate to make things a little bit prettier. But yeah, it's doing well. I'm assuming this is probably top split. I should put the splits somewhere, maybe at the top. Like shrink down car name, maybe. Where would that be a good place to put on the stream? Maybe like up by my name or something. Oh, not my name, but my camera. Oh, I don't have my other cameras on. Oh, yep. What would be a good place for split? I don't know. I'm not sure what would be a good name or a good place. Maybe I'll take like the ambient temperature one and put split there. Just because I only look at track, I only care about track temperature. What's ambient temperature, right? Who cares about that? You gotta see the track temperature. So I'll probably swap the track temperature out and put split, and then that'll be in the top right corner. We'll kind of know what split we're in, just for fun. Because anywhere else, I'd have to make it super small. Maybe I'll shrink down the ones above the standings too. Maybe I'll make that a little bit smaller and put split up there. That's probably the better place for it. I'll probably make the time smaller because there's definitely space that's not being used. Slide them over all the way to the left and cover up the top part of that other one. No, I don't need the P for position. You should know. And then put split up there small. And I think that would look pretty good. So that's probably what I will do. All right. Let us qualify. Obviously, I need to get this figured out where this race labs goes away when it's in the garage, but I digress. I'm pretty sure I know it's broken because it messed up my whatchamacallit at one point. Oh, I have to remember to put my other setup in when we're done with this. But I messed up. I hit like Alt Enter one time and it messed everything up. I just noticed that my monitors have come back in good alignment here. So, real happy about that. So, alrighty then. Let's rock it. Top 15 qualifying. Let's go. Man, I should have had lunch before this. I'll have to scarf something down maybe after this one. We'll see. Also didn't realize how late in the day it was. Still don't worry about the tires yet. Banker, then push. Banker. Oh my god, that was snap through there. Did you see that? Yikes. This qualifying setup is wild. This is really loosey-goosey. Alright, let's bank this sucker and get her in, shall we? Not bad. Tires aren't really warm yet. Sketchy. Smooth through there, baby. That was not good. A little rough through there. That was about 2/10 probably. Oh, that sun, man. Right on the turn in. Jesus Christ. Well, there goes that lap. Holy. All right. Well, now we know where it's at. That was so slow, man. So slow. We can do better than that. All right. Oh, yeah, that double shift was not good, or double downshift. All right, come on, Skyler. We could have been doing better, but we were up pretty good here. Damn, we're down. Trying too hard. All right, tires, hold on for me. All right, this is not gonna be a fast lap at all. That's okay. That was so bad through there, man. All right, well, could have done a lot better than that, but that's not going to help at all, man. We needed that 55. We needed that 55. I had it. I mean, I had a 55.3 on the board, and just anyway, doesn't matter. We're here to race. Is my garage cover working? Look at that. Look at that. Things are wanting to work today. Well, a lot of setups in here. All right, just make sure I change my setup and get ready. And then I guess we'll probably do a little introduction on this one here. Right, we'll do the usual kind of thing here. Once we settle out qualifying in about 50 seconds here, then we'll probably post up, right? Oh, that's what I should be doing. Let's just run it in slow-mo when I'm going to do the intro. Hey, knock it off. Knock it off. Really? We're going to fight when I'm on stream? Back up. Stupid cats. I was like, what is my hearing? He's bored. You let him outside, play around a little bit later on today, and he'll be all right. Yeah, we've definitely got more pace than this. We'll see how the race goes. Probably I'm hoping to get down, mid to low 55s. I don't think we got 54s in me. And we'll see how this goes. We just want to top 15 for qualifying. We have to be very careful in the opening, where we're at right now. 12th currently. We'll see if that holds up. We've got 0, so I think we should be just about. I don't see anybody on track, so we're probably good. Here we go. We're going into the session. And let's do our little intro here. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are going to be doing probably our favorite combination of them all, Super Formula Lights at Road America. Now, I think this is top split, so the competition is tough, midday stuff, so it is what it is. We're going to get in there and try not to mess up in the first couple of laps. We just want to have fun, have a good race, and see what we can finish. Goal today, top 10, and the way that we get there is avoid those early incidents and just try to be as smooth as possible during the race, right? So I think we'll get faster as the race goes. I didn't put in a ton of practice, but I know this track pretty well. The car's kind of coming back to me. It's kind of hard to switch between this one and the F3 a little bit. They're similar, but also very different. Go figure. At least for me. Maybe not for you, but for me. So let's get on track. Let's get this done. And let's have a positive result. All right.
The estimated SOF is 2,800.
Oh, we got the Red Bull car. Now, last time I said, oh, watch out for Red Bull car. You know who crashed into the Red Bull car? This guy right here. So today, I just need to make sure I need to be careful of myself, not take any unnecessary risk, and let the race come to me. Right? Cliche. You gotta think out of the box and get some synergy too.
Left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
All right, we should be good to go here pretty soon. Oh boy. Definitely nerve-wracking there. You kind of have to just feel where they are. And this is messy coming into here, so let's see how this plays out. Oh man. Oh, thank God. All right. Ooh, just got a little loose there. Is he really? Go for it, bro. If you think you can do it. All right, well. Just want to protect these tires here. Nothing crazy. Like that. Little bump there. Got this car a little loose, but we're good. We're good. All right. Focus this forward. Dang, that sucks, man. All right. Top 10, all right. So first goal's achieved. Let's be smart. A little wash there. It's all right. Just want to be careful not to slide the tires too much through there, because we don't have all the downforce. Just get quite a bit of dirty air off the cars in front of us here. So we'll be all right. We're not going to fight here, because we're going to lose the guys in front of us if we do. Come on, bro, get in there. Let's not fight. Let's just stay with them. We're way clear out the back. Only one car kind of back there, but this is why we don't want to fight, Jules. Stay with them, buddy. We're close enough. There's no reason for me to make an advancement at this point. I'm on 5X. What the? Oh, that tap. See how these guys are fighting up here? Gotta be careful. All right, next lap we're gonna hold it through, see if we can pin it. A little shallow there, a little shallow, but we'll get back on that. That was a little weird. I think he was letting off so he didn't fall, but that was kind of sketchy. All right, we're gonna have to make a move here because I think Christian's actually holding us up a little bit, and we want to get back up there. His braking is a little erratic. That's why I'm worried about being here. And we're losing touch beyond Jules now too. Still felt a little looser there. That's okay. So we got a little bit of a gap to these guys now, which we can totally make up, but how they're racing is a bit concerning to me. I don't trust with the way that not Jules, but the other guy, Christian, was braking, that this is going to end well. Especially when I can get stuff like this going on, you know? All right. All right. He don't want none of it. All right, that's fine. All right, let's see if we can catch these guys up here while they duke it out. Now, see if we can get back up to Simone here. They're going to be racing each other a little bit, so if we can put some smooth laps in, perhaps we can catch up to them. While those guys back there battle, we can get a little distance and not have to look in our mirrors, which would be nice. Felt good there, got all that downforce again. How much time we got left in this? 20 minutes? Okay. So about 10 laps? Yeah, 10 or 11 laps. Oh. Oh, you coming out of the pits, bro? That's not great. Whew. That cone being gone kind of shook up the braking marker a little bit there. Oh, looks like we lost Jules back there. Slower on the downshift, Skyler. A little too soon on the gas. Or just too hard too soon. That's right, tires. Dig into that ground, baby. I think some of the early guys, maybe one of the leaders or something. I don't know. I think he's ranked 22 coming in, so somehow I get the feeling that's not the case. Oh, dude, you gotta do this combo. This is one of the best combos out there, Alex. What's up, by the way? But yeah, this is a good one. Fast, lots of grip, close action. It's good stuff. Now, if I could just figure out a way to reel these guys in front of me in, that'd be fantastic. That was a little shitty on the brakes. Slow, slow, slow. Come on. Relax. Still shitty. Come on, come on. Come on, Skyler. All right, slide a little bit there. Screw up some speed. Not what we wanted. Smooth, smooth, man. Smooth, smooth. Smooth. Come on, be smooth, my friend. Be water, my friend. All right, 16 minutes left. Yeah, it's a little numbered in the F3 too. Uh-oh. Little slower there. She's got really good traction out of corners too, but it's kind of on the edge though, because if you just push just a bit too far and it breaks loose, man, you are not going to have a good time. All right. Slow on the brakes there. What the hell was that? Oh, well. We'll let Christian do a little work up there. We don't want to slow down too much here. It's too early to get racy, man. It's too early to get racy. We do that and all these guys behind us start reeling us in, so we just want to be smooth here. Slow the shifts down, Skylar. Slow the shifts down. Man, I'm like overthinking now. I need to just loosen up a little bit. Let's go chase the rabbit now. I know I'm braking too early there. All right. Yep, smooth, man. That's good. That's better. 10 minutes to go. Stay on target. Stay on target. Alright. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God, he stayed over there. Okay. Whew. Lost my target now, though. Alright. Smooth laps. Too slow through there. Somebody was. That guy. Oh boy, he better be moving by the time I get down here. Is that a freebie? I think it might have been. Yes, it was. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smooth, smooth. Woo. Could have gotten the gas a little sooner there. That's okay. A little more braking in that one, but not bad. Too slow in there again. Must brake deeper. Tires are complaining a little bit. That was a little better there on that corner. All right, so we got about 2 laps. I think this is penultimate lap here. Ooh, sky there, sky there, sky there. If you get your tires on the inside curb in the wrong spot, you'll spin so quick. That was close. That was close. Those guys behind me are battling, so lots of space out back now. Turning anything too early there. I have to make a correction like halfway through on the steering. Should be able to just hit that curb and fire right out, so I need to adjust there. Oh, we're gonna come up to white flag here. Just gotta have a smooth final lap and we'll go. Every time I say that, I fuck it up though, so we'll see. The goals just don't look behind. Alright, so I'm not looking at relative, it's up there. I'm not gonna look at my mirror. We're just gonna drive forward focus, Skyler. Come on. Bring it home, Bubba. I just called myself my son's name, that's funny. We'll be fine. Bezel has come loose over here. Slight lift to get her to rotate a little bit better there. Tape not doing its job. Hang on! Man, my SR is going to take a huge 9X, Skyler. Holy crap. What were you doing this race? All right, there it is. We'll take 7th though. We'll take 7th. IR good. SR gonna be bad, like real bad. Yes indeed. All right. Mother lover, get back over here. Anyway. Did y'all like that? Is that good? What'd I do? We just went from like 12th to 7th in that race. So we'll take that. We'll take that, Phoenix. You know what I mean? All right. Yes, yes. Let's practice. Yes. All right. What else we got for officials coming up? Anything fun looking? What we got? What we got? Anything? I'm back to Formula Lights at 45, so in 15 minutes. Arca is at Rockingham. I don't think we have that. Where are the trucks at this week? IndyCar is at Laguna. That's a tough one. Ooh, Talladega, huh? Gen 4s. F4s in Indy. I think it's also at Phillip Island, which is always a fun one, but look at the other ones. Oh man. The trucks are at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. What? Oh, okay. Oh, is that Indianapolis? Oh, I see. It's like it's the Brickyard 400 weekend. That's right. That's where all that's gonna be. Anything else that looks? Let's see what else today. There's a lot of shit, but none of it's happening right now. All these are all endurances, big series, and then we just got out of that. Nothing is reeking of fun coming up. Draft Masters. Where are you at? Draft Masters. Talladega. What's the Ooh, it's a new truck, and that starts in half an hour. So something we could do. Yeah, Arca, Rockingham. I've never driven Rockingham before. We have Super Formula lights fixed. We might do that race coming up in 15 minutes. Do some more Super Formula stuff. But you're here for the results, right? Let's see the results. And they are in plus 65. Oh man, look at that SR though, 0.16. Ooh, it's getting down there. But yeah, we'll take the bump in the IR. Let's see, 54.9 was the fastest. My goodness, man, it's second faster. Although I can definitely tell it was not smooth. It's been a minute since I've driven this car, so I guess we should just probably do the same. Probably do Super Formula lights, but fixed. Here in about 15 minutes. I need to eat, man. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I need to throw something up for you guys while I do that, so we're not just doing something else. So, let's see. Who can I put up here for now? Here, we'll do some classic racing at the goodness sake. How about that? I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab some lunch. I'll be right on back. I don't know if you guys can hear. Is the volume up for this thing? Probably not.
And of course, if the track was getting slick, this is a little bit of Penske strategy. They can come in here, they can get some fresh tires, and they can make some tire pressure adjustments if they need to. All the service is done, 12.21 seconds for Al Jr.
Fantastic stop. Al Unser Jr. comes in a bit early, lap 24. Of course, you could pace that first stop, can't you? Does it get him clear? What does it do for him?
Well, he used that same strategy at Mid-Ohio to try and jump himself up, because what happens now, he moves back in the traffic. Everybody's spread out a little bit. But when they all start making the stops, guess who moves right back up to the front? He's hoping to gain some spots right there.
Being careful on those fresh tires as he comes out alongside Max Pappas. By the way, that team and sponsor have put together a deal to carry them for several more years as well, with Max Pappas as the primary driver. They may even have a second car, different sponsorship, and of course, a different driver. Pappas is 19th, so Unser Jr. has come out right back in the back of the field, but as Danny's already suggested, everyone else now has to pit.
If he can pick up the pace on those new tires, and his car was obviously working very well on full tanks before, he can pick up some spots. Everybody goes into the pits. They have a little bit of a slow pit stop. He had a very fast pit stop, 12 seconds, as Jean said. And boom, guess what? He may have picked up 2 more spots.
So now we look for Michael Andretti, currently running 9th with those 2 removals of position. First Blundell coming out of the race, and then Al Unser Jr. making his pit stop. That's brought Michael forward 2 positions as we're on the 26th lap now, and the indication is that Michael will come into the pits coming down the hill. We'll just listen to the radio now.
Watch your speed, watch your speed. It's clear in, clear in. Watch your speed. We're going prime. Clear in, watch your speed here. The wing. Okay. Throw your meter. Keep your revs up. Tires are done. Smooth throttle, smooth throttle. Smooth throttle, smooth. Way to go, nice stuff, Mike.
Oh, he's not kidding. That was a nice job, especially when you consider that that was Al Unser Jr. just came by, and here comes one of the 2 Walker cars. Hard to tell from the rear because they're both identically to Scott Goodyear and Robbie Gordon. But the point I wanted to make was Michael has a pit all the way at the top of the hill, so he was on a grade when he pulled out there, making it a little bit harder.
And I would imagine that was part of what they said.
The leader is straight away behind you.
I would imagine that that's why he said to be smooth on that throttle, so that it got away and keep the revs up, so if he got the revs down, if he didn't take a chance of stalling it on that hill. Isn't it interesting, too,
Here
that
comes
Penske
Robbie
and Newman
Gordon in the
Haas
pits.
both stopped earlier than everybody else?
Interesting in that there are teams that have scored victories here. And take a look at this. Is a new camera available to us. You like that for a view? How you like to be that cameraman?
No, thanks. Notice how quickly that camera went up.
That's on the side. Robbie Gordon with that great camera that's mounted on the outside of the car. Here is the leader, Gary.
Alex Zanardi for his first service of the day. They talked about taking a half turn to wing out. There's the adjustment on the left side and the right side, waiting for fueling to... Oh, they're on top of the hose right rear. He spins off. I don't know if this will be a penalty or not. 13.6 seconds, but he came down. He didn't run over it. They yanked it back, but he came down on a hose from the air gun in the right rear.
Exactly as you called it, Gary Gerald. When they dropped the car, the hose was there just under the edge of the tire, and they caught it. Now the field comes by as Alex Zanardi comes out. He almost came in right behind his teammate Jimmy Vasser, but he falls in behind Ribeiro.
But isn't it interesting, Ribeiro is now closed up on Jimmy Vasser with Little Al gone.
That, of course, gives the lead of the race over to Brian Herta with Guzman to second. We'll go back and look at that stop. I would say no penalty would be my guess, but of course I'm not the official of the race. Wally Dallenbach, the chief steward here. See the hose there looking to the right rear tire.
So he moves it, throws the gun, but the hose doesn't go back. Now he realizes he reached down at the same time the jack man dropped it.
And
He's down there. See the official pointing to the hose. See, he's pointing to the hose. I don't know if that, I'm with Gary. I don't know if that's a penalty or not, because he didn't actually drive over it, and they did pull it out as he sort of rolled away.
Good news. Race control says no penalty, Gary.
Brian Herta overshot his mark, but they barely got it in. 14.6 seconds. But, I mean, he laid down skid marks as he slid nearly 10 yards into pit position, and they were still able to get the service done. Amazing.
And with Brian Herta coming into the pits, Jimmy Vasser assumes the lead of the race. Not yet stopped. Vasser followed by Ribeiro. Herta came out in third place. May have lost a little room, though, to Zanardi as they came down the hill. The measurement at the line is right at the pit exit, so a car coming up the hill at speed certainly has the momentum to get past somebody clocked out in the pits. Down through the corkscrew.
What a ride.
Is that as much of a roller coaster as it looks?
It's a great ride, because when you go off of that top, you don't see anything for a millisecond. You're looking out kind of in space. Jimmy Vasser coming into the pits.
Oh, Jimmy Vasser. All right, I'm back. All right, so since we don't really have time to prepare for anything else, let's just send it again, but in the fixed version. All right. All right, let's see here. I wonder if the Twitch chat is working. Hey, Phoenix, if you get a chance, hop over to Twitch because I'm dual streaming again, and launch a test message from there and see if it pops up here. It's thinking. All right. Dang, why that page fault so high all of a sudden? Oh, there it goes. I think it's just loading something up. Also, I'm about to say this is my paint. All right, fixed. Cold tires. Woo! Cold tires there, a little. Wake you up. I gotta cool with the off tracks, man. Now, fixed is even more of a survival game here. And tires. Fix it's a little worse, obviously. Alright. Skirt. Let's get in our session. Alrighty. Anything good on Discord right now? Nothing. People have been dying lately. Honestly, if Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne can make it to 70, given the lifestyles they lived, I'm feeling better about my chances of getting there. I think after this race, I'll probably do one more, and then I'm going to go out on a training session on the old bicycle. Get some pedaling in. Do good sweat, some exercise. And then I come back and I gotta start getting stuff ready for the weekend. I might be back on tomorrow for a little bit as well. We'll have to see. Work was just really slow today, so. So we're number 10 coming into this, huh? Okay. See how that goes. But y'all saw how we played that last time, right? We had to cool it. Told you those dudes were looking sketchy. Once they got by, right? They started battling. We got behind them. They started going, banging each other. Jules got launched off in that last corner. And then the other guy, I can't remember his name, Christian, went off in the first corner and wrecked himself up. So, I mean, hanging back, we didn't have a lot of speed there, but we didn't lose anything. We gained. So that's kind of the thing you got to think about sometimes, especially races like this. You can take a little loss for a big gain, but you can have a little gain with a huge loss, right? Risk game award, baby. All right. Sure is dark, god damn. This thing just popped loose again. What's going on here with this tape? Gorilla Glue tape sucking these days. And then it all moved to. Alright, we'll have to fix that after this race. I'm not gonna worry about it right now though. Honestly, I might just rip it off before the race starts and one less distraction, you know what I mean? Run the tires up here to get them warmed up. We'll push through there probably on the non-banker. We'll see. The banker may have a little lift there. I don't know. It's fixed, so you got a lot of wing. But if I remember right, it's 2 laps, even in the fixed setup, before you really want to just hammer down through there. Messed up my run onto the straight here. All right. Let's, I'm just here for the feedback. Well, I'm glad you're here for something. As long as you're bringing people, hey, to each their own. She should be okay with the grip. Yeah. Ah, come on, Skyler. You do better than that. All right. Let's send it. That was sketchy. There it goes. That's lap there. Dang it. Oh, well. It's a pretty good banker lap, but yeah, we definitely had a couple tenths in it, just pushing, thinking instead of doing. You know they're different. If we can get across, if the new F3 comes out, right, and it's like halfway between this and the old F3, I would love to live there. The downforce is nice in this, and the braking is nice, but she feels a bit numb on the steering. You don't get a lot of feedback. But, however, if there was no... If the F3, if the new F3 doesn't come out in the next season or two, and we're still running F3 and SRG, we should probably switch to this just because they have rain tires. I don't know if they're ever going to enable rain tires for the old F3. It makes you hold out hope. The reason they haven't done that is because they're putting in the new F3. So, yeah, garbage lap here, but just want to finish up. Yeah, all right. Just test. Oh God, I'm gonna keep getting even qualifying, getting my off tracks. All right, we're good with it though. Yep. All right, so this thing popped off again. Let's just take this off altogether. Yeah, it definitely has that feel to it, doesn't it? Oh shit. Damn gloves. Oh, now you want to stick. All right, we'll worry about that another time. And it's back on. Okay, cool. Yeah, and it also really depends on the track too. I find that if you're on a very high downforce track like this, the car is a lot more fun. But if you take it to something that's lame, like Indy road course, it's pretty flat, you know, it's like, and that kind of thing. So, I don't know. The F3 definitely feels better. As far as like feedback and everything else, so it really just depends. There you go, Alex. Now you've got goals. No face cam, right? Don't need that. Just, you know, keep it up with. Just add a foot cam, and there you go, Steven's your man. Is Ben back again? Son of a B. All right. My triple monitors make me mad because I had it perfect with the bezels and everything was lined up, and then I probably knocked it around or something and it got all messed up again. So, hey. All right. Well, hey, third row. We'll take that. We'll take a third row. We'll just be safe here off the start and all that good stuff. So I'm going to do video intro now. So let's get back to this. And here we go. Welcome back, everybody. We're doing the same combination as we did just before. If you didn't see that race, well, then that's on you. But we're back with the Super Formula Light, this time in the fixed series at Road America. One of my favorite combinations here on the sim. I just love this track. This is like my sim home track. I have the most laps here. I probably have somewhere up over 1,000 laps here now, just with all the testing I do and so on and so forth. So we will figure that out. As far as getting past the first two rows, we got to be real careful in the start. I would have preferred been in the top 2 rows. You tend to not have to deal with too many people messing around in the draft, but we need a really good start off the line so don't get caught up with a couple of guys behind us and have a nice draft down to the first couple of corners. So we'll see how it goes, but let's get on grid and see how this bad boy plays out.
The estimated SOF is 2,600.
It's not bad. It looks better at night.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Just little chunks here and there. I actually haven't messed with the setup in quite some time, so I think I'm finally settled in for a while. Everything is nice. Famous last words of anybody who builds these things, right? I also find that it's weird that somehow I still spend time wrenching on my rig as if it was a real car, making adjustments to this and that, tightening this so that it forgets loose. It's ridiculous. All right, here we go. Not my best start, but we'll take it. Ooh, man, he checked up hard there. Ah, not the drag race. All right. All right. Here we go. I knew that was coming. All right. A little sketchy start there. This guy behind is aggressive. Careful the tires on that one. He's going to send it here. So you have to be real careful coming into Canada corner, but he's definitely going to send it. We're going to put him on the outside because, yeah, he's going to go for it. There he goes. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, okay. Settle down, boys. Jesus Christ. All right. That was a lap. All right. Ah, come on, Skyler. That was terrible. Trust the tires there. Man, yeah, right? That dude's just sending. Fuck your sins. Switchback, baby. Here we go. Down to Canada corner again. It's going to be, already on my ass here. Let's see. What's he going to do? He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Go for it then. If you're going to think you're going to do it then. I'll keep backing into the guys behind, dude. All right. Those guys are getting a little tussle back there, so yeah. Yeah. You gotta hold on to your butts for that stuff, man. Man, all right. I'm gonna stop racing with Israel here. If you got it, go get him. Yeah, he was just following me, getting lines. Out front by himself, he's having a harder time. Too much of a run not to go for it, man. Should have just stayed behind. When they give all these guys behind are getting crazy too. All right. I think I'll tell them we're gonna cool it here. Try to see if we can run these guys down. All right, he's done enough. All right, we'll just pull up on him in the draft. So we'll see. All right. I think he is running him down, so we'll just keep it smooth and keep it in the draft. Not like that. Oversped into the corner. All right, hang on to it. All right, let's reapply focus here and go. Not worry about the guy behind me too much. You think? All right, here we go. We're racing down the Canada corner yet again. Oh, nicely done. All right. All right, we're doing all right. Hey, Pierre, I'm not going to race you, man. Let's catch back up. Off track. Oh, God. SR just going away. Give him a bump draft. Yeah. That's always a sketchy one in these cars. Oh, my God. Oh, that explains it. I didn't set my brake bias. All right. Again, focus. Come on. I'm running slow. Be smooth. Yeah, it's going, man. It's going. We can do a little bit better, for sure. We didn't take enough advantage of that early shenanigans in that start, but we're all right. We're alive. Let's get them. Kind of needed to keep the draft though with yeah. Jesus Christ. Sketchy. Sketchy. All right, they're bunching up there. Let's get up there and get some of that action. Oh, that's the, I've worked with a coach in the past, last 10th, if you've seen his videos on YouTube. Good dude, fun dude. A lot of good stuff. Ah, come on, Skyler. You're gonna miss your braking marker like that? Focus up, let's go. We need to be closer for that battle up there. Come on. Oh, he did. It's called forgetting what you've been taught. Ooh, I saw that. Oh, that was bad looking back there. Oh. Now we're all alone. Yeah, they're definitely talking it up back there. Ooh, he mad. All right. Try and do too much. No, I don't. I hate when I take my cone out. 5 minutes left. All right, thereabouts. Yeah, that will set me back. It is a tactic. That's right, keep racing each other. Keep racing each other hard. That's it. That's it. Keep doing that. Jeez, man, these guys, the amount of swerving, just, you guys are gonna wreck each other for sure. Yeah. But they are slowing themselves up a bit, so. Oh boy. Whew, boys. Jesus Christ. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. And poop your pants just a little bit. It's okay. You got a wash machine, you'll take it right out. Just, you know. Oh. Whew. I know you sent that message probably right before that shit happened too. The delay on YouTube is about 20 seconds, I think. So, yeah, I did. So, there we go. All right, 2 laps to go. Oh man, I think my heart rate's still up from that shenanigans. I need to brake a little further down into that corner. Yeah, white flag coming up here. Man. I don't know. See how good of a corner he has up here. We can pull on him. All right, there we go, boys. Last lap, Rooney. The smallest bit of grass off track. It's all right. Wait till Canada corner. There we go. Let's get this run. No, you don't. No, you don't. You stay over there. Get out of my draft. That is a podium, baby. Woo! At the end, what a last lap. What a last lap. Woo! How you like that? How you like that? Is this the button? There you go. There you go. That's one. That's how you race Road America. Let's go around and say hello to all my fans out here. I want to appreciate y'all. Had a lot of fun here today. Thank you for coming out. Buy some merch. Whoo! Oh, man. With the podium at the end. Staying out of that garbage in the middle. Run them down, baby. Run him down. He was in his beers. I told you Canada corner was going to be mine. I had him on the run. I had him on the run. Woo. Oh, man. I can't do any more Road America today. How are you going to beat that as your high? Oh, yeah, we'll take the top three. That's a top split top three, too. We'll take that, man. Oh, we will take that. Whew, but the incident review for this one is going to be fun to watch because I'm pretty sure there was some gnarly stuff. Let's get voice chat back up here. I had to turn it down before. A couple races ago, people were just and I was like, all right, that's enough of that. Oh. I mean, no, not really. Not in top split, man. That's some Stephen Case stuff. That's not Skyler stuff. This is the track where my most wins have come from, too. Did he go off? You dumbass. I'm just out here to collect safety rating, that's all. Whew. That was fun. That was fun. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's take a look at the old oh, where's my stupid thing? Here it is. Let's get these out of the way. Let's go look at some incidents. Yeah, the braking, man, I got to work on that. I need to practice, just go out and start doing that again. It was better, but it's, yeah, it's not good right now. The thing is, I think I changed too many things. I got used to the braking in the F4. It was pretty solid there. And then I've changed the brake for the F3. And then I've made another change last week before the Portimao race. And so I need to just get the muscle memory and just have confidence on the brakes that they're going to slow me down when they slow me down. So, yeah, I mean, I have like a bunch of stuff up here on this top monitor. Label maker, like fuel, setup, scene, tires, audio. So I'll put smooth on braking. Smooth on braking. All right, let's go look at some incidents and see what kind of shenanigans people got there. Oh, okay, too loud. Chill with all that. Let's go to our favorite camera for this. Oops. All right, so not that one. Let's go here and let's change up the view. And bring it just a little tighter. All right. All right. Oops. All right. I think that was the start, right? Hold on. Let's go back to the start here. All right. Here we go. Now we're just on a random car. That's weird. Okay. All right. We'll just check the start out here real quick, and then we'll start going through incidents. Start was pretty good. Yeah. He braked so early for that, though. He should have just rolled it in. We both would have been smooth past both of those guys. All right. Where's our first incident? It's our buddy here. Oh, not even his fault. Oh, that sucks. Oh, are you guys going to collect anybody else? No, that's it. Oh, jeez. Is this how it all shakes down? Nope. This is somebody else ruining somebody's day. Ay. Spin over the curb. Little dirt. And the wall is yours. All right, let's see. Oh, too much apex. Too much grass. All right, let's see what we got coming up here. We're going to probably make contact going into the... Oh, my goodness. What were you thinking? More contact at the apex, I'm assuming? Oh, no, on exit. Hooked. Oh, you're lucky you got away with that. Oh, you're so lucky. I think that happened in front of me, too. Oh, crunch goes the way. I remember when these guys did that in the beginning. Oh, he got his wing back. Look at that. Lucky boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Twice. Hold on. Watch. Okay. He gets loose. Wrecks that dude's day. So they both get their wings back. Magic, right? Going to the next corner, not the next lap. He gets out again, loses it. Twice as nice. Oh, that's the shit that I was going through. That guy had to be pissed. Yeah. I mean, this poor guy, man. He must have just been irate. Who was this? Julian. Oh, man. He's feeling it. Too much curb again. Oh, no! What's this? What is this? Oh, blown engine. And this is the guy at the very end in front of me, and that should about do it. All right. You want a rig walkthrough. You're not allowed to clean up. I mean, it's pretty clean in here. I could do that at some point. I probably should do that for the channel. Yeah. I'm surprised there's no cats hanging out. They're usually pretty good for that. All right, y'all ready to go see those results? Okay. Let's go get us some results here. Plus 82. Man, plus 65 and plus 82. 2.7 now. Hey, that's jump. We went from 2.5 to 2.7 today, so we can take that. All right, we'll take that though. We had 82. Did anybody score more points? We had a little 68. I think I scored the most points here in IR, which is cool. Who had the fastest lap? The guy right in front of me. Well, not right in front of me. The guy at the 55. They were cooking up there. Them boys are just a little bit too much for me. But we will take a solid third place to go, I think, with what we finished in the previous race, like 6 or something. But hey, that's third place in top split during European evening hours. I will take that, and I will glaze myself for that one because I'm just, yeah, there you go. You definitely, there's lots of room for improvement. We need to get back to being better on the brakes, as Steven has mentioned several times. Yeah, we'll be doing that. But let's see what else we got going on. I think we'll do, I don't want to do another super formula race. Let's mix something up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure getting to 3K is not going to be that bad. I just need to do more racing. I haven't done a lot of officials, and now I'm kind of doing them again just to get out there and just have more racing. I found that doing a couple of officials before the SRG race helped me like stay calmer, just because I'm like, I don't have that whole anticipation of like what's going to happen in this race. It's like, I kind of know what's going to happen now. Especially the cold tire practice. That's always nice to get in, right? Oh, is there anything that's just like chill that I want to do? Because none of this up here is chill. M2, OGR. Yeah, they definitely, they have in the past for sure. And you know what I did officials for like 2 times and I was out was F4. F4 officials are insane, dude. Unless you get to tracks nobody really owns, like Phillip Island, you usually only get like 1 split then anyway, then it's pretty chill. But when you get to like, you know, VIR, oh God, it's just dodging everything. I mean, your defensive driving is crazy. Yeah. I tend to find that I like doing the tracks where one, I'm either good at the track or it's an unpopular track, because that means only like the hardcores will come out that have bought it too. So you really don't have to worry about getting people who are just like, I'm just going to send it, you know, on there and go. So those are the kind of officials to look out for. Or you just do stuff like Radical. Actually, Radical is kind of crazy. You get in there and you think you're not going to do stuff, but the dudes who love Radical, man, you can't mess with that. Them boys are fast. The Porsche's running around. Oh, it's the Cup car and Ringmaster. Oh, no, sir. And GTEs. Hockenheim. These are all far away, though. Like 30 minutes out. I really don't want to wait 30 minutes for a race. I really don't want to do any of these. Ferrari Challenge at Monza sounds like the worst time of my life. I don't like the GR. I don't like the M2. TCRs are okay. Porsche Cup at Mount Panorama is not something you jump into. I don't want to do IMSA because that could just be a nightmare. I do wish they had that as well. But the problem with higher license split, like a F4 advanced, I guess you could say. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, the IR still bumps those people out of the splits, though, for, you know, once you get up to a certain level. Because what they need to do is have a better licensing system, period. So you can't SR your way through. I mean, I've seen people do that where they just go and run the back of the race and just collect SR the whole time, and they will literally go from, you know, D to A in a couple of weeks, just because every time they do that, you know, the jump, they get the half, you know, 0.5 of the jump, right? So they go in and they just do that and that, and then they get their A license and they're open up to everything, and they're out there with the freaking 1200 IR running, you know, I don't know, not even super, it's like Super Formula or IndyCar. It's insane. Like, what are you guys doing, man? I don't know. Oh, I think I heard somebody come. I will be right back. All right, I think that's probably gonna do it for me today. Kid is home now, and honestly, I don't find any of the combinations here very interesting. For the stuff I want to do, I think all the stuff that I would do for fun is all down here at the bottom. You know, any of the NASCAR stuff I wanted to do, or so on and so forth. So we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here for today. Alrighty, so if you made it this far in the stream, thank you all. Thanks for stopping by, Steven and Phoenix, and of course Alex for jumping in. Hope you guys enjoyed that last race, because I know I did. If you did like the video, please, if you're on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, and if you subscribe so you don't miss any of the stuff we have coming out soon. We will be at the Sim Racing Expo in Chicago come September, so you want to be subscribed to the channel, because I'm going to start posting up a lot of the new products that I see out there. I'm going to take some videos and things like that. I tried the M2. I do not like that car. I just don't. It just doesn't vibe with me. But then again, I haven't put a ton of time into it. I've driven it, but not my bag right now. Maybe in a season or two when I get sick of Formula. Anyway, for those of you on Twitch, make sure you hop on over into my YouTube channel. It's the same as it is on Twitch. It's EVO M.2 Gaming. Over there, so make sure you come on over, see what we got, grow the community, have fun, jump into my Discord that we have. We post stuff there as well. But as always, when we close this thing out, remember, this whole sim racing thing is supposed to be fun. So if you're not having fun, take a break. Really, don't make this your job. Unless it is your job, then lucky you, you're living a good life. So we're gonna get on out of here. You go out there and do something to enjoy your day. If it's getting in your sim, go have fun with that. If it's going out and organizing your race shop, do that. If you are going to be 3D printing something, if you're going to make some waffles, walk a dog, play with your cats, I don't know what it ever is to do with fun, just go do it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.